welcome back to the vlog. Cannot believe I'm saying this, but in the last fortnight, 2 of my friends have had babies. And as if that isn't crazy enough, they both had babies on the exact same day. Can we take a minute for that? Let that sink in. 2 friends, 2 babies, same day. So, given this, I knew I wanted to do something to show some love to both these girlies and their families. The only way I can think of doing that without showing up at their house and demanding that they hand me their babies, I thought I could do a bit of cooking and take it to them. So that's what today's video is going to be. We are going to be here in the kitchen, cooking up some snacks, cooking up a few treats, and later on we'll drop them off to both the families. And if I'm lucky, I might even get a cheeky little baby snuggling. Who knows? Before we can get to any of the cooking, I need to sit down and figure out what I'm going to make. So let's do that now, and then we can really start making a mess in the kitchen. So the idea is that I'll make up a few snacks that can be frozen and given to both families. And that way when they're hungry and don't have time to cook, hopefully they can grab out one of these little packs. I've been going back and forth on what I will make. I think I've landed on 3 things, which does sound like a lot, but they'll actually be relatively easy to make. So the 3 things will be some sausage rolls, some banana bread, and some cookies. I'm slightly nervous about making the banana bread because I do not like bananas and I would never, ever, ever eat it. But the internet says it's going to freeze really well, and that's kind of the real objective of these foods, is to freeze. This banana bread better turn out well because I'm really not looking forward to cooking it. Now that I know what we're cooking and what we need to buy, let's go to the shops. Okay, back from Coles. I'm not too upset. It only cost me $40 to get the ingredients for everything. So, bunch of bananas. We got some zucchini for some resealable bags. Some chocolate. I haven't made banana bread before, so I didn't know that it calls for yogurt in it. The last few things were just flour and sugar. But now we need to get to cooking. We need to probably start with a clean before we can cook and make everything messy again.
Alrighty, welcome to the cooking portion of today's video. We are starting off strong by browning the butter for cookies. This makes the biggest difference to flavour, so if you are wanting to make this recipe, which I will add in the description box below, take the time to brown the butter. After I did that, I tried to get all my ingredients ready for the rest of the cookies as well as the sausage rolls. So I was working in a bit of a production line here because we love efficiency. I actually ended up getting the sausage mince from the butcher, which I usually just buy from Coles, and I do think this sausage mince was much better, so probably would do that again. Best part about sausage rolls, you can throw in a bunch of veggies and you don't really notice it, so always a win there as well. Alright, final part of the cooking montage for this day, and that is finishing off the cookie batter with my trusty KitchenAid. I will pretty much try and find any excuse to use my KitchenAid. It is my favourite. I'll link the video where Luke gave it to me for Christmas last year, but when it comes to cookies, I will only use it for the butter and sugar portion, and then I'll just fold in the flour. And this just makes sure that the cookies don't become super dense once we bake them.
Good morning, we're back. It is the next day. I just finished up at the gym and I'm on my way home. I thought I'd give you a quick update as to where I left you yesterday. You would have seen that I was working through the 3 dishes I wanted to make. As you saw, I have not yet finished, so I'm going to do that this morning. So that is top on the agenda for today. I need to finish off that cooking. I want to be able to take it and drop it off at the girls this afternoon. But right now, let's cut back to the kitchen. I had kind of hoped that I wouldn't have to do this before I finish cooking, but I definitely need to clean the kitchen before I start doing all this again. So let's do it. Let's clean this bad boy. My favorite thing to do when I'm cooking and cleaning is just throw in some AirPods and put some Netflix on. So I'm gonna do that to start.
Alrighty, cooking day 2, here we go. So I finished up the cookie dough, and I usually use a mix of milk, dark and white chocolate. I just feel like it gives you the best flavour. Who doesn't want all 3 chocolate types? I then went ahead and started weighing out the cookie dough. This just means that when you bake them, they all cook at the same rate and they're all consistent. Then it was time to start tackling the banana bread. I didn't have bananas that were fully ripened, so I put them in the oven to ripen them up a little bit whilst I started to prepare the dry ingredients. I was flying completely blind on this recipe. I've never used it before, but if you are interested, I will add the link in the description below. Whilst that was cooking, I did package up the rest of the food so that it was ready to be delivered.
Hello, we're back in the car. I've officially finished cooking for the day. It's now 1 o'clock. I pretty much just spent the last 3 hours cooking. I think I've shown you everything except for the banana bread. This is how it's looking at the moment. I doubled the banana bread recipe because Mella and Luke both were saying that they wanted some, and I truly don't know that I'll ever make this again because the banana element was kind of traumatizing. Let's get going. I am slightly being blinded right now, but I've packed up the goods and I'm heading over to Ben and Emilius now to meet baby Edward, Eddie? What are we calling him? I'm not sure. That's what I need to find out. Okay, I've made it over to Ben and Amelia's house now. I'm going to take inside their little food delivery pack. I probably won't shove a camera in their face. They have a newborn. Otherwise, hope they enjoy their snacks. And I hope we get to hold little baby Ed or Eddie or Edward. What do we name it? Like, what is the nickname for him? I'm not sure. I'm going to find out. I didn't end up bringing my camera in, really. Just wanted to hang out and see how everyone was going. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this cooking adventure. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and come back because we have a new video every Friday. That's the goal I set for myself, so come back and find out if I actually achieved it or not. Hope you're having a good week and I will see you in the next video. Bye.